In previous class, we have discussed fundamental steps in digital image processing, and also next to that we have discussed components that are required in digital image processing system. Next to those two, we do have in our syllabus elements of visual perception, and this we are going to see. Visual perception means how humans see, how is human visualization happens. So if humans want to see the objects in the real world, then if without any capturing device, if they are seeing the objects in real world system, that is referred as direct vision. If via capturing device the real world object is being seen and used for visualization, it is mediated vision. So first let us see directly how humans see. So this is the object in our surrounding. We call this as real world signal, and that is seen using the sensory subsystem. That is the for seeing we have eyes to see, and whatever the eyes, the seeing sense captures, it is connected to brain via nerves. And what is going to happen here in mediated or captured? So whatever in the environment, in our surrounding, the object is there, that is real world signal is there. It is captured via a camera kind of device. It is a capturing device. Later on it is post processed, and finally we are going to have the captured image or captured signal. And if at all we see the senses of the brain, we do have these important senses via which the brain is going to perform the computation. One is seeing, that is sight. It is going to contribute for 30%. Next, as I said in previous classes, touch is one more sense. It is going to contribute 8%. Hearing is hearing, whatever we hear via our ears. It contributes only less 2% of information. Smell, it contributes 1%. So, if we see, sight is going to contribute, seeing is going to contribute the major percentage in the perception. So, over 60% of brain is involved in vision in some way. So, 60% of brain is involved in seeing, in vision. Next, we are going to see how visualization happens. Human vision system, first it is going to see via eyes, and whatever is captured by the sensors, the eyes, it is low level processing, and the signals that are captured by the eyes are connected through neurons, that is the network of neurons. Via network of neurons, it is connected to brain where the actual processing computation happens, and that is referred as, in the brain the computation that happens, we refer to it as high level processing. So this is the structure of human eye. So we are going to have the discussion of its structure. Here is the front area, and this is the lens. This is the lens. It is suspended using these ciliary body and muscles. So the lens is suspended, and in front of lens, the front, the black portion in our eye is referred as iris, and there is a good tough coating to protect this lens and iris. It is cornea, and the same cornea extends behind as sclera, and inside layer to this sclera is choroid, and still inside there is retina. So eye consists of 3 layers. So all those we are going to see in the next slides. The eye is of what shape? It is spherical in form, and its diameter is approximately 20 mm, and it is enclosed by 3 membranes. I showed you in the diagram. So the front portion in front of iris is cornea, and the same extends and behind as sclera. It is the outer cover, cornea and then sclera. It is the outer cover of the human eye. Then choroid, next layer, and then the retina. So the cornea in front of iris, what I showed, is a tough transparent tissue that covers the front surface of the eye. Okay, cornea is tough and transparent tissue. It covers the front surface of the eye, and the same cornea is going to get continued, and it is referred in the backside as sclera. Sclera is continuous with cornea, and this sclera is opaque membrane. It is not transparent, opaque membrane. It encloses the remainder of the eye. Okay, so this is how the first layer we have talked. Next, we are going to see the other processes which are going to cause the visualization. The complex physical process of visualization. Okay, for visualization to happen, what is going to happen is it is the interaction of eye and brain through network of neurons and receptors and other specialized cells. If at all visualization has to happen, then there should be interaction between eye and brain, and that interaction is through network of neurons, receptors and other specialized cells. So the human eye is equipped with variety of optical elements including cornea, iris, pupil and lens, okay, variable focus lens and retina. These are the things our eye consists of. Cornea, it is just now I have shown you. Iris, the black portion, pupil and the lens and the retina. The retina is the screen in the back portion of our eye where the image is formed. Together these elements work to form images of the object in the person's field of view. All these together is going to form the images of the objects the human is going to see. This is the structure of human eye. So this is lens. Okay, it is suspended using the fibers, and the front portion, the black portion is iris, and front transparent coating is cornea. The same cornea in the back side, it is referred as sclera, and below layer to this sclera is choroid. The red layer is choroid. Next, the third interior layer is retina, the yellow one. And on yellow layer, we refer it as the screen of the human eye. On that the image is formed. And what exactly happens is light passes through cornea. Light passes through cornea and lens onto retina. Whatever the light, it passes to cornea, then through lens, and then it reaches the retina. And on the retina we do have photoreceptors. Photo means light. The light, when it reaches, those lights are received by the receptors. Photoreceptors are lying on the retina, and those photoreceptors convert light into electrochemical signals. This is what abstractly we can say that how images are being formed. So when an object is observed, it is first focused through cornea and lens. When we want to see, we should adjust our focus. For distance object, we should make the size of eye differently. So we should set the focusing, and that focusing is going to happen with cornea and lens, and that object is to be focused onto retina. And what is this retina? Retina is multi-layered membrane. It consists of photoreceptors, means light sensitive cells. It consists of millions of photoreceptors, that is millions of light sensitive cells that detect the image and translate it into electrical signals. The image capturing receptors on retina, these cells, photoreceptors, are called as rods and cones. Cones and rods are connected with fibers of the optic nerve bundle through series of specialized cells that coordinate the transmission of electrical signal to brain. So what is that? Cones and rods which are lying on the retina, they are connected to brain through series of specialized cells, and they transmit their electrical signal to the brain. Okay. In the brain, the optic nerves from both eyes join at the optic chiasma, where information from their retinas is correlated. Both eyes together should form one image. The visual information is then processed through several steps, eventually arriving to visual cortex, which is located on lower section of each half of the cerebrum. Cerebrum is the part of the brain. Our eyes take into light waves for visual cortex to process into a perception. The light passes through cornea and is focused onto retina with the lens. The retina then controls the amount of light that enters the eye. Rods and cones are used to process color in the light or dark. For if at all you want to process the color, cones are responsible, and the vision in the dark um, is being processed by rods. Rods are responsible for processing images in dark atmosphere, and they are very sensitive and account for peripheral vision. And cones are prominent in daylight. In dark atmosphere, in night, rods. In daylight, cones. The optic nerve primarily routes information to cerebral cortex, part of the brain, where visual perception occurs. So visual perception finally is going to happen in the part of the brain referred as cerebral cortex. So till the information of ours, image is transmitted as an electrical signal via the optic nerve. Optic nerves will transmit the information to reach to cerebral cortex, and there the visual perception occurs. Okay, so this is how whatever human eyes see through the two eyes, finally they are going to reach the cerebral cortex. So these are the two eyes. First they are going to capture this image, then they are going to be processed by rods and cones which are lying on the retina, so on, finally till the cortex. These are the processes going to happen. So this is how we can visualize rods and cones. Okay, and